Towards the end of this week's Parsha, in Shemini, it talks about different kinds of species of animals that are kosher and not kosher. And then when it discusses fish, it doesn't name fish by species, it just gives us simanim, different kinds of signs to look for in kosher fish. And the Torah says they need to have fins and scales. And what's interesting is, the Talmud later on tells us that all fish with scales have fins. So all you really need to look for in a supermarket really is just that the fish has scales, the kinds of scales that come out easily and don't hurt the body of the fish. And then you can have the fish, it's kosher. It doesn't seem to need to have fins. So why does the Torah say fins and scales? So a Hasidic response to this is that fins and scales represent different parts of our lives, different parts of how we express our Judaism and how we live our lives. For example, what are scales? Scales are the protection that the fish needs. Scales keep the fish safe, protected from its environment. What are fins? Fins are what transport the fish from point A to point B. And the same is true for us. In other words, scales might be the most important thing when it comes to Judaism, protecting it, keeping it for the next generation. But there's also something very, very important, and that is progressing, growing in our own Judaism. As we just had Yizkor on Pesach, and we remember the past is nothing if it's not a prelude to the future, if it doesn't teach us and help us grow and become even better and stronger, and leads us to a closer relationship to Hashem. Have a Shabbat Shalom.